Hi everybody, I'm Chris. I welcome you to the Blue Collar Beer Gourmet, my channel where I like to drink craft beer, review craft beer, and I don't like to pay a whole lot of money to do it. So the beers that I review on this channel usually come in around the $2 price range, and such is the case with today's selection. I paid $2.29 for this 12-ounce bottle of Namaste White Belgian-style Witbier from DOGFISH HEAD. DOGFISH HEAD is a well-known brewery. It is a perfect example of what I call successful, not corporate. Dogfish Head has a huge distribution. I think they're available in pretty much all 50 states, or at least the 48 continental states. But Sam Caglione, he just does good work. He does well to promote. He learns, and he's had a successful brewery that does not feel the need to go around and buy up other people's breweries. Now, a while back, Dogfish Head and Sam Adams did basically align themselves in such a way that I think it's going to be the largest craft brewer in all of America. But believe it or not, both of those guys are still craft brewers. In fact, I want to show you right here. See the Independent Craft Brewers Association label or logo? There it is. So this is the real deal, gang. No matter what some may say, because Dogfish Head has enjoyed some success. Okay, so this particular beer, as I said, I paid $2.29 for this 12-ounce bottle. It has a 4.8 ABV. Typically, wit beers come in between 4.5 and 5.5. Also has 20 IBUs. Typically, wit beers come in between 8 and 20 IBUs. So this is actually on the high end of the bitterness scale for a wit beer. This was a tribute to Three Fontanian Brewery after a setback, and I'm realizing now that I forgot to do my homework and find out what exactly happened to the Fontanian Brewery and why exactly they had a setback. All they said was that it was a tribute to it. I don't know that they necessarily helped them financially or in any other way. So I don't know. Something happened to the brewery, and they helped, and this is a tribute to it. But so I probably shouldn't even brought that up, considering I didn't do my proper homework. One particular note about wit beers, they are oftentimes considered very subtle beers. However, when I went and looked at the description at BJCP certification, for those of you who aren't familiar, BJCP is Beer Judging Certification Program. If you go to either the iPhone store or the Android store, you're going to be able to find that app available. But a wit beer should finish dry and a little tart despite its creaminess. Some information about the reviewing community. 71 of my friends on Untappd have given this a 3.59 cumulatively. 163,000 reviews on Untappd combined for a cumulative score of 3.6. Beer Advocate has had 3,391 rankings, and it has scored a 3.77 cumulatively on their score, which on their ranking is a very good. So there you have the ins and outs of that. And I'm going to be using my Firenze bottle opener my friend Tony picked up for me. My friend Tony you see on the Tiger Socks videos. Well, he went to Italy a few years back, picked up a Venezia and a Firenze bottle opener for me. So here's the Firenze. I'm going to be using my wit glass. Now there's some argument, I guess I should say, as to whether the wit is for the wheat or the wit is for the white, the German word for white. Either way, wheat beers and wit beers both go into this, so it's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen sort of thing. And let's see how this is pouring. This is pouring very, very pale. Guys, what you're seeing on the camera is about, I gotta say, at least 2 shades darker, possibly 3. But anyway, there you have that. Lots and lots of carbonation. I'm going to describe that as full high carbonation. And the head, those bubbles seem to be bursting rather quickly, so I'm imagining this is going to be kind of a flimsy head. Going to give this a quick beard wipe, see what we come across. Smell a spice profile, and this is, in fact, it does say flavored with our Belgian-style wit ale, brewed with dried orange flesh and peel, fresh cut lemongrass, a bit of coriander, peppercorns, and a healthy dose of good karma. Namaste white. So anyway, that's oftentimes wit beers do have quite a hop profile. I'm gonna stick my schnoz right in here, see what I can come up with. Excuse me. I like smelling the citrus. You know, it's funny. The closer I get to the head, I'm not really getting that spice profile that I was when I did the beard wipe. Um, but anyway, let's see what else I can come up with. Yeah, mostly what I smell is that orange. I'm not smelling the coriander or the peppercorns or anything else like that. Just the head. And when that final top layer of head finally gives way, you get a nice creamy head up there. So I'm gonna go ahead and quit yapping my flap and get to drinking. Cheers. Well, that's a wit beer. Um, Admittedly, I'm not crazy about wit beers. This one's pretty good though. It doesn't have that. I don't know. Sometimes wit beers end up with this sort of cardboardy flavor, very papery flavor on a wit beer sometimes, and I'm not experiencing that with this beer at all. In fact, it is creamy on the first taste, and I'm waiting to see if that tartness is there. I'm not really noticing a really tart finish. The citrus in this is actually sweet. There's not a really tart element to it. Gotta say, I'm not really tasting much of any of the spice profile either. I'm tasting the wheat. I'm tasting well, I'm not tasting I'm tasting the malt. Um, Getting some of that hop flavor, that's for sure. And the citrus, like I said, is coming through purely in sweet end. It's not really tart at all. So still got plenty of carbonation in this highly carbonated beer. Uh, Here's the thing. I'll put it to you this way. I like it. I mean, I'm not crazy about it, but I like it, which makes me wonder just how true to form it truly is as a wit beer, given the fact that somebody who just doesn't like this variety is finding it okay. Maybe that Sam Caglione just found the happy medium between those of us who don't like it and those of us who do, and that's why I ended up with a very good ranking on Beer Advocate. But all in all, this is not a bad beer. I don't know. We got some nice lacing on there, as you can see. I don't know that wit beer purists are going to be crazy about it, but all in all, $2.29 for a 12-ounce bottle of this. And the thing about Dogfish Head beers is that typically they're a little too expensive for me actually to review on this channel. So when I saw one that was only $2.29, I grabbed it. So anyway, there you have it. That's the Namaste White. It's one of the very few wit beers I think highly of. I'm going to go ahead and give it a, I think 3.5 is fair. Yeah, it doesn't get the extra 0.25 because it comes in a bottle instead of a can, but 3.5 I think will probably work for this beer. So guys, if you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, drink good beer and don't break the bank doing it. Cheers.